Baby, be in love with your fantasies. I can be a star, make us shine so bright. Welcome to my dungeon, this is ecstasy. Let me play the fantasy.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ. And we're back like we never left. We appreciate y'all for pulling up for another reaction.
Yeah.
Most importantly, we thank you guys for supporting our channel and holding us down in a major way.
Yeah.
Now, we got to just go ahead and get into this, Asia. Now, this whole thing that's unfolding with Hunter Biden, like, I'm just trying to just get more clarification in regards to, like, why they're coming after Hunter Biden in regards to, like, business dealings, in regards to, like, exactly, like, what's going on with, like, China and these certain types of business dealings. Because I keep hearing his name come up, and then also behind that is, like, they're saying, like, Joe Biden, too. So I'm just trying to get more clarification because now it seems like they're sitting in front of a panel, in front of a board.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to get more information. I'm trying to get dialed in with this.
I mean, there's a lot of information that's kind of been brought up in the, in the media, so to speak, regarding, like, we've heard a lot of the time, like, a lot of phrases put into perspective of, like, the Bidens having a lot of business dealings with China, basically just kind of letting them off the hook with a lot of things because they do a lot of business with him. Gotcha. Apparently. And
so what now? So now we're going to be checking out a video just regarding the senior Department of Justice.
Yeah.
And so they're sitting at a panel and speaking in regards to Hunter Biden. And really, like, the documents and, like, what? Like the laptop and stuff like that?
Mostly to deal with the laptop. If you remember the whole infamous laptop story, it kind of just died down a little bit because we kind of stopped hearing about it. So one of our supporters actually sent this to us. I will not drop names, but just told us to check this out, and we probably could get a lot of information out of it. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, I have Hunter Biden's documents. Matt Gaetz, if I'm saying that right, touches senior Department of Justice official. Mm-hmm. So let's just hear
what they got to say.
So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell. And yeah, let's jump into this.
Is Hunter Biden a national security threat?
That's not a question that would come up before me, Congressman.
You're the head of the National Security Division, so it seems sort of on the nose.
It's not in my practice or experience to identify individuals
not in my purview.
And to
We've
label
heard that before.
any individual, an American citizen, or any individual as a national security threat.
Well, you would certainly concede that if the adult offspring of the President of the United States or the Vice President were compromised, that would be a national security threat, right?
We speak through our filings in court, and we speak through our actions in open court. So I would
speak to this. Where's the laptop?
In that position.
Do you know where Hunter Biden's laptop is?
Again, I'm not going to talk about any potential ongoing investigation as I sit here.
Do you know where it is?
I'm not going to talk about any.
Why couldn't he say that, though? Could he not say that he knows where it is? Like, can they say that it's in government possession?
I just hope that this is not going to be one of those videos where he just keeps saying and referring to, I can't speak on it, I can't speak on it. That,
I mean,
I see a lot of that when it comes to, like, Department of Justice, when they come in front of, like, Congress and they start asking them questions in regards to, like, things that might have gotten investigated on, mm-hmm. or previous things, like things of that nature, mm-hmm. or, like, current court dealings. Like, you just get this whole thing in regards to nobody's going to say anything, and I just hope that this is not what that is.
Okay.
About any potential ongoing investigation as I sit here.
Do you know where it is?
I'm not going to.
That's a yes or no question.
At least you can say, I know where it is, right?
Okay, you can say yes. Okay, you don't even have to elaborate. Yes. Okay.
Or no, I don't know where it's at.
Okay.
Talk about any ongoing investigation.
You come here and you tell us you follow the facts and the law, but you can't even follow a laptop that you guys have had for 3 years.
We follow the facts and the law, and we speak in open court about our cases.
But you aren't speaking about this. But you know who is speaking about it? The whistleblowers from the FBI who've gone to Senator Grassley and said that you guys purposefully take any information that is derogatory about Hunter Biden and you go and rat hole it so that you never have to speak about it in any circumstance. But the good news is you're not the only ones with that laptop. So Patrick Ho was convicted of bribing government officials in Africa, and he gave $1 million to Hunter Biden. Are you familiar with that?
I'm not going to speak about any ongoing...
Wait, bribing? Wait, did he say bribing?
Yeah, he said gave $1 million.
Hold on.
In any circumstance, but the good news is you're not the only ones with that laptop. So Patrick Ho was convicted of bribing government officials in Africa.
Bribing. So somebody here was
bribing African officials.
Okay.
And he gave $1 million to Hunter Biden. Are you familiar with that?
I'm not going to speak about any ongoing investigation.
Is that an ongoing investigation?
Is it?
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to speak about any potential ongoing investigation.
Don't you see that degrades the country's belief in you guys when you have whistleblowers saying that you're purposefully rat-holing this information, and then you come here and say you won't talk about it? I mean, inside Hunter Biden's multi-million-dollar deals with a Chinese energy company, Washington Post, Matt Vizier, Chinese elite paid $31 million to Hunter and the Bidens, Peter Schweitzer in the New York Post. Hunter Biden's business partner called Joe Biden the big guy in panic messages. Do you guys call Joe Biden the big guy at the Department of Justice?
So I think it's important to understand why we don't speak about cases outside of the courtroom.
By the way, I already know why.
Sir, if I may answer the...
Well, how would he have access to that information if that's something that they can't speak about outside of the court?
Yeah, because he's one of the honorable, maybe senior advisors of the Department of Justice. So a lot of this information it's probably came across his desk. He's seen it. He's been debriefed on a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Had to be.
Cases outside of the courtroom.
By the way, I already know why.
Sir, if I may answer the question.
You know why you don't speak about it? Because it's about Hunter Biden. You guys have no problem leaking about other stuff, right? You got no problem going out and tagging parents at school board meetings as a national security threat. But when all of the facts and all of the law are before you regarding the corruption of Hunter Biden, you don't want to speak to that at all. And it's precisely why you've got folks that are talking to Senator Grassley about it. Bohai Harvest. So 10 days after Vice President Biden takes Hunter Biden to China, 10 days after this long toiling venture of Hunter Biden that can't get off the ground, 10 days after they go, he automatically gets approved. So for a deal in China with Bohai Harvest, have you guys looked into that?
I'm not going to talk about any ongoing investigation.
Well, you know who else is talking? Tony Bobolinsky.
It's like the same
Tony
thing.
Bobolinsky told the world that Joe Biden was cut in on a CCP energy deal that was orchestrated by Hunter Biden.
Woo! $31 million?
Yeah, they're saying cut in on the deal with China too. My thing is, again, like with them bringing up these things is with the Department of Justice, I just don't like where people like to nitpick and pick and choose who to go after or who to investigate. That's my thing. It seems like sometimes, especially with the justice system, there's a 1, 2, 3 tier type of system where if you don't fall along this top tier, then you can't be one of those people that could potentially be excluded from being investigated or being looked after. And it kind of seems like that because we've heard stuff come out into the media just regarding China and these dealings, and it seemed like he said, it just seemed like nothing ever really kind of comes out of it. It seems like they have information, but it's not.
But that's
what
I was just about to say that. I was just so why isn't that, even though this gentleman here, okay, has all access to the information that he has, apparently the whistleblowers that have provided this information, you wouldn't think that the public would have questions about these very same things and why we have not gotten any type of answers or any type of, nothing to state exactly what's happening, nothing to speak on it, speak about it, to bring any light to it. I feel like the things that he's bringing up are pretty serious allegations, and they're if perhaps it's true, it could be very serious. Yeah. Very serious. And not just to Hunter Biden, but to also the president of the United States.
Right. The so-called big guy.
Yeah.
And not even that, but sometimes when I see these certain types of so-called scandals and things come up, it's you don't really hear anything about it or nothing actually ever happens until after the presidency, after they are long gone,
My thing is why isn't he, how if he has all this information and he's speaking on it right here, why can't he answer any of his questions? Not necessarily that it's only just being discussed in court. It can't be that damn secretive, okay, is my point.
To them, it's a secret. That's what I feel like, because if
man, that's some corruption, if you ask me.
and
That's messed up.
And I see these types of things happen a lot of times, especially when they come up on these panels and stuff. That's especially like certain investigations. It just seems like nobody wants to like actually divulge and say anything in regards to it. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like it's just like a hush hush type of thing. Like he said, you want to rat hole things.
But the whole world knows about a raid that took place on somebody that's not even the president anymore.
Yeah.
Just saying.
In on a CCP energy deal that was orchestrated by Hunter Biden. Like, have you guys talked to Tony Bobulinski?
Again, we don't talk about ongoing investigations in settings such as this.
So Joe Biden. Well, okay. We how about this? We commit to a classified briefing on these matters.
I'd certainly be happy to talk to you or any member of the committee about matters of national security.
Okay. Well,
but
is this a matter of national security?
We do not talk outside of courtrooms about ongoing investigations.
Well, is there an ongoing investigation of?
This right here says a lot.
This is not.
When you see somebody twiddling some thumbs, it's like you already know he's finna do the same rebuttal and say the exact same thing that he just said a minute ago, or you're just trying to kind of skirt over it. But obviously, you know, he has things coming. He has, you know, direction coming from the top that's probably keeping him from divulging and saying anything.
My question is, like, everything, every move, every mistake, every attribute of every little thing that Trump did, said, thought about, moved, happened while he was president, we knew it. Mm-hmm. Everything.
Yeah, the investigations with
right.
the FBI, Russia.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we get any information on something as big as this? Like, this is not a small matter. This is not something that you should be necessarily, like, granted, I get the whole investigation thing. You can't speak on stuff because, you know, what, that part. But when somebody has information about something that they're asking questions about, like in an open setting in this matter, why can't we get any type of the slightest answers in regards to what it is that he's looking for? Like, to me, it just sounds like they're just trying to have a rebuttal or to hide what's actually happening, what's actually being done. And if that's the case, I don't know.
Because I feel like this is more like a briefing. If it was more like an actual court hearing, then you probably would hear more things coming up. Because right now, the DOJ, he's like, okay, well, I'm not in a courtroom setting, so I have no propensity to even say anything. You know what I mean?
That's such an excuse. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, man. No.
Courtrooms about ongoing investigations.
Yes.
Well, is there an ongoing investigation of the annual fund dinner that happened where Joe Biden was vice president of the United States and Hunter Biden holds his fund's annual dinner at the Chinese embassy? But in order to do that, in order to get the Chinese embassy to roll out the red carpet for Hunter Biden and to raise money for his fund, he had to go to the embassy 30 minutes before and have a one-on-one meeting with the Chinese ambassador. Do you think it's possible that meeting might have jeopardized national security?
I'm not going to comment about any potential or ongoing investigation.
Well, here's the thing. It's pretty easy to see that Hunter Biden is compromised. I think every American knows that's a threat to national security. I think we're watching a crime spree in progress that Hunter Biden is orchestrating. And one has to wonder, like, what are the Chinese getting for the tens of millions of dollars that they're cutting the Biden family in on? What is the Chinese Communist Party getting as a result of cutting in 10% for the big guy? And I just happened to notice that, like, you guys canceled the China initiative that President Trump put in place where you focus talent on those things. You know, Jim Biden said to...
So they took away those people. We don't need those people in place. The people that will potentially try to detect that type of activity. Mm-hmm. Oh, we took those people out of place. We don't need them there.
Potentially, yeah.
Wow.
Place where you focus talent on those things. You know, Jim Biden said to Tony Bobulinski that the reason they're able to get away with this corruption is plausible deniability. And that is precisely the plausible deniability that you are animating and exemplifying today. And you know what? Winter's coming. We're going to be in the majority, and then you're going to have to answer these questions for the country.
Whoa. He's saying it right there already in regards to we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna continue to buy time.
Because they're gonna have to answer to somebody.
And at some point, once we have the majority, then we'll have more of a say so in regards to the information that we really want to get down to the bottom of. Because I mean, that's definitely I cold-heartedly that's definitely like a threat to national security if you're making these types of dealings. And not just that, but I mean, just the conflict of interest in regards to you being
absolutely
the president's second son, and you're out putting together these types of dealings where you're getting cut in on deals like the CCP and the energy bills and things of that nature.
The
but
energy
but
bill.
Then the energy bill, and then
the
over here
we have this big energy movement.
We have this big energy
now.
issue that's going on right now. You see what I'm saying? So you kind of see like a trickle down effect of a lot of a chain of events.
Allegedly,
you know.
Yeah. I would not say that that's the reason, but that is definitely a concern to me.
Yeah, it's a concern.
If we're talking about a $31 million energy deal that was to be dealt with somewhere along the way with China, and here we are, we got gas prices through the roof. Like, what is it really gonna fix though? Like, what we're doing in terms of fixing and making the energy better, in my opinion, anybody with common sense could tell you that our economy is not where it needs to be right now. Like it has gone downhill tremendously, quite a bit. Okay, I won't use the word, but there are some issues, some really big red flag issues going on, and it's almost like it's just being deliberately overlooked, like as if it's not a big deal. Like, everybody calm down. It's not really a big deal. Mm-hmm. It's not a big deal. Like, it's a big damn deal. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. There's something wrong.
Yeah, and I feel like just everybody that, again, like, I just feel like when you're at the top, I just feel like a lot of people, they find ways to skirt around things, and crimes, scandals per se, and I just feel like when these types of things come out, it's like they try to rat hole it as long as they can, so they can stay in power as long as they can to get things done. And then soon as they're done and it goes away, it's like that's when all the documentaries come out. That's when all the information starts peeling. It's not really weird to me, because
like the way, like, I'm thinking about it as I sit here and I'm thinking about that, I'm just like, man, in terms of like the whole energy bill and everything that's supposed to be happening, and then you have this whole $31 million deal that you're cut into with you and your son, and you're the president of the United States of America. It's like, oh, the hell with what America got going on. We're getting $31 million. That's it and that's all. Like, politicians cannot deliberately be that damn dirty to where it's like, we're like having to we're paying for that.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
because you have this deal cut with your besties in another country. Like, seriously, what WTF?
You WTFing?
Y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to know more information just in regards to it. It's like,
really big
I want to know where the laptop is at. I want to know what's in the laptop, what they had said, if they got any wiretaps, where the wiretaps at, what did the FBI whistleblowers really say, and what really came out, because again, it just seems like this is like a non-stop thing in regards to just like when someone comes into the presidency.
How is nobody investigating that? How is that not a question to people? Why is that not raising any red flags to anyone? Why isn't there anybody going, let's look into this and see what's really going on with this energy bill?
Yeah, I feel like people are, but again, when you have certain things in place, you keep things from being progressed, and for in regards to people just investigating and getting more information. Like you like he said, you rat hole things to where you stop people from being able to even get past that barrier of
they can't even get the
secrecy.
Truth. They can't even get the truth.
And it's been going on for like 2 years. It's been going on for like over 2 years.
Where is the integrity, man? Like, how do you have faith in a system with like of a country, the greatest country in the world, and nobody's investigating the things that potentially could be causing our economy the biggest downfall in history, and nobody's looking into it? Okay.
I don't have any answer for you on that.
I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with that. If anything, now I'm more. I want to know more. I need to know more. Mm-hmm. I need to know a lot more about that. That's concerning to me.
Yeah.
Very. So y'all, I don't know. Well, I can keep going because I can't say what I really want to say because then they'll 1000% take this off for YouTube. But y'all let me know what y'all tell me down in the comment section. Somebody speak for me, okay? I'm just saying, cause dang man, what? Okay.
Yeah, it's been going on for a while. It's been going on for a very, very long time.
I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
My thing is to just sit back and watch and just sit back and watch the show and just wait for it. Just wait on it. Wow. Because if it's been going on this long, you're not going to hear anything else about it for a while.
Y'all, literally, my legs are shaking under this table. That just makes me so mad.
And in conclusion, y'all, there's always, I just feel like there's always two different judicial systems, for the ones that disenfranchise and then the ones that have it, they treat them completely different, Yeah.
Y'all let us know what y'all think about this down in the comment section. Chime in, give us your thoughts. And if y'all enjoyed this, give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell, join the family. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you, because some people don't. And we're going to see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Peace and blessings.
Man, $31 million. Yeah. What could you do with $31 million?
A lot. I can help a whole lot of people.
Yeah. Help my ass.